Hey YouTube, it's your girl Asia and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I installed this lace front wig. It is a 28-inch deep wave 13x4 wig. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely stay tuned until the end of today's video. Go ahead and follow my social medias. They will be on the screen and we're going to get straight into the video. Alrighty, so I went ahead and started with my ball cap already on and melted. I do think that it's best to use a HD ball cap, which is what I'm using, and this is the wig that we are going to be installing today. I did go ahead and pre-bleach the wig knots. I did pluck the hairline and hot combed everything back and down so it can be neat. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors and basically cut off that back lace tab because we do not need it. We're not doing a 360 or anything like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my foundation of my choice. You do want to make sure that this foundation is the same color as your skin. And then you're going to go ahead and apply that to the inside of the lace. This is to ensure that the inside of the lace will be giving scalp. And you do want to make sure that you are putting this foundation or lace tint in front of the hairline on the inside, as well as the part that you are going to be using. Now I'm going to go ahead and proceed with taking rubbing alcohol with a cotton swab, and I'm going to be wiping down in front of the ball cap. This is to ensure that there are no oils or makeup or anything on our skin so that the glue can glue down without any issues. Now I'm going to go ahead and just plop the wig on. I do think that it is best to plop the wig on to see how the lace is going to be fitting you, how it's going to look. And I'm going to go ahead and adjust that comb in the back to make sure you are comfortable with wearing the wig before you glue it down. So this is how it's looking. And then I'm going to go ahead and proceed with cutting off all of that extra lace, because with all of that extra lace, it does get hard to see. And me personally, if I can't see what I'm doing, I'm just not going to do it. So it's always best to cut off all of the extra lace. And I did happen to accidentally cut off a little bit too much of the lace to where the sideburns parts of the wig was cut off. And now that everything looks good, we are ready to go. So we're going to flip that wig back, and then we're going to go ahead and start applying the glue. So in today's video, we are going to be using this Bold Hold glue. I've been using this glue for years. It works really, really well for me. So I'm going to go ahead and dot off right on that ball cap where the ball cap meets your skin, or your hairline, wherever you would like to put the glue. So you're going to go from ear to ear, making sure you are not having any gaps or missing any spots. Then you're going to go ahead and take a popsicle stick or something to spread out that glue. I like to go ahead and use a popsicle stick, and we're just going to go ahead and make sure you are smoothing that out in not a straight line, but the line across your hairline. And you do want to make sure when doing this that the glue is even. You don't want any spots to be uneven or thicker than the rest. You want to make sure everything is going to be even and laid down perfectly. And now that the glue is spread out evenly, you're going to go ahead and wait for that glue and that layer to dry clear before adding another layer or before installing the wig. It should look something like this, even though yes, the sides were a little bit white. I was just being impatient. Do not be like me. But you're going to go ahead and add in your next layer. Me personally, I only like to do 2 layers because I do not wear my wigs for long. So 2 layers is good enough for me. But if you would like your wigs to last longer than usual, I would say do 3 or more layers.
So sad when love will make you do all the things that we accept, be the things that we regret. So all of my ladies, hear me, come on, sing.
So now after the second layer has dried, it should look something like this. Here I am yet again being impatient because the two sideburns are still a little bit white, but I'm just ready to go. So what you're gonna go ahead and do, I like to start with the middle of the wig. It's honestly easier for me because the middle is the middle. So I'm gonna go ahead and basically just place that middle part directly in the middle where my forehead is. Now here you're going to see me back up a little bit to see if I like how big my forehead was looking. You can definitely manipulate the look. So here I am, applying a little bit closer to my forehead so it doesn't get mega mined. But it should look something like this, and then we're going to go ahead and work on the sides. Now for this process, I do recommend working kind of slow if you are new to this. You really just want to make sure that everything is going to look right. And here is where I noticed that I'm not going to have enough, lace for that sideburn part, which I do fix later on in the video. So definitely stay tuned for that. But you're going to go ahead and lay down the lace. And I like to go ahead and take my comb to press that lace into the glue. And then we're going to go ahead and proceed with the other side. Here I am, this is real time. I am going this slow to apply it. You're just going to go ahead and make sure there's no wrinkles, pull it taut, and press that lace down into the glue. Now since I did go ahead and accidentally rip off a lot of the lace from the sideburns, I am going to go ahead and take a piece from the side. I'm going to re-glue it on the sideburn because that glue needs something to stick to. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick it right there and press that down. Now we're going to go ahead and put our elastic band on. I left my band on for 30 minutes. Mind you, this is 30 minutes for 2 layers. So the longer the better, really in the long run. So if you can go 30, 40, 50 minutes, definitely go ahead and push for those numbers. But you're going to go ahead and let that melt in so we can get that ultimate melt. Now we're going to go ahead and take off our elastic band. And I like to go ahead and take my comb to basically comb back all of the flyaways. That way we can see what's going on, because a lot of the times the hair does get stuck in the glue and everything just seems to be stuck. So I like to go ahead and make sure everything isn't stuck, everything is looking clean and crisp. And then I'm going to go ahead and with my scissors, I like to cut straight down the middle because it's easier for me. And then I'm going to go ahead and take an eyebrow razor. And this little trick that I like to go by, I like to make sure the eyebrow razor is flat on my forehead. And then I move in left to right motions, pick up the lace to basically cut off the extra lace. Then I went and did the other side, and you do want to make sure that you are being careful with this. Definitely take your time if this is your first rodeo. You can also use scissors to cut off the extra lace, but I just like to use the eyebrow razors. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my scissors to cut in an upward motion for those ear tabs. So I'm basically going to hold down the lace and rip back the ear tabs, as you can see, so my ear can pop out and the rest is trash. Now I'm going to go ahead and take spritz for our second melt. I like to spray it on my fingers and then dab it into the lace. I do not like to directly spray it onto the lace, as it can flood the lace and cause a huge mess. So I do like to press it in with enough product so we can get that melt. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply that elastic band. I did let this band sit for at least 25 minutes. Like I said before, the longer the better, really up to you. And after about 25 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and take off that elastic band. And this is how your lace should be looking. It should look clean and neat. It should be giving scalp. It should look like your hair. Now I'm going to go ahead and basically section off that hair to do my edges. And it was really pissing me off because it's a whole lot of hair, y'all. And the hair was shedding like crazy. But I'm going to go ahead and basically section off the pieces I want for my edges, pluck them. I'm going to go ahead and cut them. Then I'm going to use this gel from Got To Be, apply some on there, and curl up my edges and do my edges.
Whipping a Tesla, cause hoes, etc. Hit them with pressure. My niggas won't let up. Tell them niggas to catch up.
Now I did go ahead and style the hair off camera just because it was taking a little bit longer than usual, but this is how it's looking, slicked down, half up, half down. And I'm going to be taking my powder bronzer. As you can see, it is darker than me, and I'm going to be putting that on the lace because I do think that the lace was giving whiter than usual. But this is going to be the final look for today. So I thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. I hope this video helped you. Don't forget to follow my social medias. I'm going to put them on the screen for you guys. And then I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.